Now, last week you guys saw the data and the fun little spreadsheet of really the best decks in this format, and we have it. We have my whole tier list right here. We're going to break this down into 5 different videos because I like content. I actually like talking about the format right now. Now, come Ignition Assault in a week or so, I will probably revisit this and talk about this a little bit because I do want to talk about side staples and whatnot too. So, of course, make sure you like this video, subscribe, make sure that you get those notifications. That way you guys know when it's 6 a.m. and I'm lonely uploading these videos. Let's dig on into part 1, shall we? Alright, number 1 on our list here. The best deck by a lot of players. I don't think it's going to be the best, but it is the tier 1 contender, and it is Spiral. So, yay, Spiral! You've seen me playtesting this. Deck's a lot of fun, I'm not gonna lie. And making the Tri-Gate board with Appaloosa, with the Sleepy Boy, with the Last Resort, it's pretty good. The field spell. Downside is we didn't get anything back on the ban list. So if you hard draw your field spell, you're going to have to do some shenanigans to get your combo going. That's fine. It's not impossible to do. But the problem I find, opening the field spell is sometimes I'm just like, got a big brain science this. You just don't want to do that. But the problem with Spiral right now, though, is one very well-timed DD Crow can ruin this deck's day. Imperming a quick fix that needs to resolve its search, it hurts. What I'm trying to say here is the deck is very fragile, and Sphere Mode breaks the deck. Kaiju kind of hurts a little bit, but the deck is not unbeatable, is what I'm trying to say here. I think a lot of people have this misconception that, like, oh my god, this deck is so broken. The deck is very good, yes. The deck is very fragile at really the same time. And especially in like the tier 1 bracket, which we're in for this video, it has the biggest ceiling right now for its plays. And players like that about the deck. Like, players want to look at Spiral and be like, oh cool, this is the brainchild of the format. Until, we get something else in the format that can really explore these options and really present more of a counterplay to the metagame, which Orcust will do. Mark my words. Ranking up into Kali King Yuga is pretty good, I heard. But we'll wait for that evolution. So yes, number 1 of our format here is, Spiral. Number 2 here is Altergeist. Oh boy, the DZ special. Now, numbers and representation and things, Geist has been, it's been the highest. I can't sugarcoat it. The deck is really good. Deck still loses to Evenly, and we have a Lightning Storm right around the corner now. We were talking, we were looking at Guru and things recently. The general consensus I've been hearing from people, including my friends, was you're going to have to waste a negate on the Lightning Storm. You're not going to be able to wait for your opponent's combo. Your opponent's just going to go draw for turn, activate Lightning Storm. You're going to have to waste a negate or something, or else you're going to lose. Now, I know players are probably looking more towards Starlight Road, cheesier things like that in the future here to kind of counteract Lightning Storm, depending on how much of an impact it has on the metagame. I'm assuming it's just going to be a side deck card that you're going to have to spend a lot of money on to get the chance to even want to play the game right now. But I am very much aware that Salim exists, but even the Lightning Storm Twin Twisters, like the amount of back row hate that you can set up, it's going to be a little bit rough for this deck to go post, I guess. Ignition Assault does change a little bit for all potential here. So, I don't know. I'm not saying the deck isn't absolutely the best tier 1 deck. The deck is 100% tier 1. We can't deny that. Alright? I'm just saying that the amount of faith that people are putting into the deck, it's not as amazing as I think the community wants to push onto it. So, I don't know. They're like saying it's Supreme Tier 1. I'm like, the deck's just simply Tier 1. Like, that's all there is to it. But yeah, we got some heavy counters coming. Number 3 here is Orcust. Just let it go, Robbie. Just to let your love for Sky Striker go. They've said. They're like, oh, the Sky Striker player is being angry at the Orcust players again. They get another few months with their deck. He's just mad. So, I'm not mad that Orcust is still a deck. I'm mad at the fact that the deck is going to be one of the few culprits that's going to be abusing the Rank Up Magic card. The fact that you're able to IP Masquerena, the fact that you'll be able to bring back your Dingrisu, and the fact that you can rank up your Dingrisu into a True King of All Calamities, or VFD, to basically get 3 official disruptions through the opponent. And people said bringing back the Rank Up Magic was a good idea. Oh. Bringing back that stupid spell card was a horrible decision. I don't know who actually allowed that, but yikes. Oh, we're still in Dark Warrior era here. We literally rolled back the clock about 6 sets, and we're literally back to where we were. But Orcust isn't unbeatable now. The deck is a lot more fragile to your standard hand trap now. DD Crow can clap those cheeks pretty hard, actually. And striking their normal summon can pretty much put them underwater. So the deck is still very good, yes, 100%. But as they like to say, the deck is a little bit more fragile, as it should be. Like, bringing the ceiling down on that deck was a very good thing. I'm very happy with what they did in that result. Like, now I'm just saying Crescendo's a little bit more fair, but you're either picking the Babel for the Dingrisu interruption, or you're picking the Crescendo for the full negate removal. Pick your poison. I'm just saying. Number 4 on our list here is Salamangreat. Great. So, I've not heard a lot about this, nor can I say a lot. But what I've read from people on Facebook, there was talk about a danger salad list. I've seen this before in the past. The deck was pretty alright. It's very good for extenders, it's very good for dropping. I mean, the fact that you lost Mirage Stalio, losing your ability to access your toolbox, yeah, it's rough. I get it. But, now you don't have to make Mirage Stalio. Now you can make bigger boards. Now you can access Abyss Dweller. Now you can access Appaloosa a little bit easier. Your range of toolboxing has changed. Your whole deck still pulls and evolves. Just wants to do, hey, and good news, I guess you can fit Pyro Phoenix back in your deck, right? You guys love that card, right? Also a triple Lady Debug. Your searchability has risen a lot. You gotta figure out what you're gonna do with it. Also, Flame Buffalo is still a card, alright? Like, I don't know, this deck should honestly be in the slot 3 or 4 for tier 1, just for what the deck does. Once again, deck's a little bit more fragile than it used to be because you don't have the full combo explosibility that you used to have. It's still good. I mean, I'm not going to deny that. Gazelle's value is also not as good as it used to be. But that's fine. Do you play more traps? Do you play less traps? And I say Gazelle's not as good as it used to be because, like, if you link off at a certain point and you don't have an extender, then you kind of cut yourself off from the Gazelle. It's kind of hard to explain. I've seen people have Gazelle in hand, and it's like Flame Buffalo, make Balinix. All right, well, where do we go from here? So that's what I mean by that. And then last but not least on this list for tier 1 is Grand Manju, and this is for like high tier 1, even though like I think Manju's like 1.25 right now. So I'm putting a lot of stock in Manju. I think that this deck is crazy right now. You just go danger, 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 danger. Grand Manju desires Gizmek through your opponent's field. Your whole deck is just, you strap on your helmet and you run through the landmine. And if you get an ouchie because your opponent had a hand trappy wappy, or your opponent ash blossomed your little desire wires, you still got normal summon Coon to help out here. So I purely looking at this deck, once it gets Lightning Storm, I think it's gonna just draw for turn, Lightning Storm. Oh, you didn't have a Solemn, Desire, And like, even if you did Solemn and I play through your interruptions, you already have your life. Alright? That means it's less work I need to do for the Grand Manju to kill you. Think about that. If Grand Manju is sitting at 4k, and I gizmek you, okay, we power up, and you ended up activating the ever so powerful Solemn Judgment to protect your investment. Just let normal summon go. That's all it takes. Move up, you had the Slow Guidos, and you didn't waste it on everything else that was attacking you. I don't know. The deck's danger package and things it has access to scare me. Now, I don't know if it's displaced or not, but we'll have to wait and see. It's what the format's for. So, my question here is, do you agree with this? This is the first part of Tier 1. I will have Part 2 of Tier 1 tomorrow for you guys. So please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Got those channel notifications on. And always, please use the TCG Player affiliate link to help me out. Alright? I guess I'm out. Peace. The ride never truly ends. Thank you, patrons, for helping support the channel. Without you guys, I don't know if I'd still be doing this. And for those of you that like Cardfight Vanguard, FanColt40 is here for all your content needs. And those of you asking if I sell cards, mcoolgames.com for all your trading card game needs. Check the description for more interesting info. Thanks for watching, guys.